Caleb, I was in the middle of a siege warfare strategy against the bonus question on my AP Calculus exam when a familiar voice severed my train of thought. Caleb, walk me to the nurse's office, Bella Sterling commanded, her tone leaving no room for argument before I could even formulate a refusal. Bella's inner voice echoed directly inside my skull. The school queen is giving you a chance. Hurry up and say yes. Look at him. I just give him a little sugar, and he's frozen with joy. In this lifetime, I am definitely marrying Caleb Stone. I glanced at Bella, a cold sneer forming internally. You want to marry me? But why the hell would I want to marry you? My name is Caleb Stone, a senior in high school. Bella is my classmate. We don't run in the same circles. Her entitled, high and mighty attitude usually makes me want to be in a different zip code. As for why I can hear her thoughts, that started after she came back to school following a car accident. She hobbled into the classroom on crutches, following our homeroom teacher, Mr. Harrison. Bella's foot is still healing, so everyone nearby needs to help her out a bit. It feels so good to be reborn. This is the smell of youth. The goddess of luck really is shining on me. While Mr. Harrison was speaking, a shriek rang out in my mind. My body went rigid. It was Bella's voice, but her lips hadn't moved. I frowned slightly as her incessant chatter continued to reverberate in my head. Wow, I love it. I love it. Caleb already has that look he'll have in a few years. He's the type that gets better with age. Look at that style. A devoted military man. Simply the #1 candidate for a husband. Since I get a do-over, I'm definitely picking Caleb. After all, out of this whole class, Caleb is the one who ends up the most successful. I lower my head, hiding the shock in my eyes. Reborn. The butterfly effect was truly bizarre. I wonder how many people could hear her thoughts. Just me? Huh. Is he shy? As expected, a high school boy's crush is as pure as it gets. Me? I have a crush on her. Talk about delusional. Bella, do you need assistance? Mr. Harrison asked, noticing Bella staring blankly at the podium. Huh? Oh, nothing. Bella snapped back to reality, her cheeks flushing slightly. Almost blew my cover. I was too busy staring at Caleb. But Mr. Harrison said, everyone nearby. That includes Caleb, right? Heaven is helping me. Mr. Harrison nodded. Jenny, help Bella to her seat. Everyone else, take out yesterday's quizzes. We're going over them. I pulled out my quiz with a poker face, trying to block out the voice in my head. TSK, that serious expression. Serious men really are the hottest. Look at those long fingers, those defined knuckles. Bella moved on her crutches with Jenny's help. However, as she passed my desk, she seemed to stumble, threatening to topple over. Instinctively, I reached out and steadied her. Thanks. Bella looked up at me, her eyes dancing with amusement. Ah, is he worried about me? He is, right? He's totally worried. Caleb's hands are so steady. Talk about maximum security. I didn't say a word. I retracted my hands immediately and gave a cold, curt nod. So cold and ruthless. But I like it. This way, I don't have to worry about those who try to steal my man. Bella's desk was diagonally behind mine. Once she was seated, Mr. Harrison started the lecture. Unfortunately, the teacher's voice and Bella's internal monologue tangled together in my brain, creating a headache-inducing harmony. His profile is so good-looking. I candy. Oh, this math is so hard. It's like reading hieroglyphics. Seriously, math class is the best lullaby. Finally, silence. Ring. All right, that's it for today's review. If you don't understand something, ask a classmate or come see me in my office. Finally, class is over. I've been out of college for years. This stuff is gibberish. Bella's voice started up again. How do I strike up a conversation with Caleb? Naturally, I felt goosebumps rise on my arms. Hey, Caleb, can you explain this one to me? Ryan, the guy sitting in front of me, turned around with his paper, pointing at a geometry problem. I nodded slightly. For this one, the key is drawing the auxiliary line here, then connect. Hey, asking Caleb for help with questions. That's a perfect opportunity. A pen tip scratched loudly across a paper nearby. I glanced at Ryan and erased the mistake on my own paper. This Bella was seriously toxic. I explained the problem to Ryan in excruciating detail, deliberately stalling for time. Class is about to start again. Ryan, you third wheel. Next break, I have to make the first move. When the bell rang for the next period, I let out a breath of relief. Second period was English. Bella was good at English, so her inner thoughts quieted down significantly. English is a breeze. As an English major, I've got this handled. Ms. Watson is still as gentle as ever. When the bell rang again, I shot out of the classroom immediately. We had a long break scheduled for a campus-wide assembly and drill. Whoa, Caleb, why are you moving so fast? That's not like you. My best friend, Marcus King, asked, clapping a hand on my shoulder. I looked at Marcus. Do you think there's something off about Bella? What do you mean? She seems fine, Marcus said, looking confused. Then realization dawned on his face. Wait, Caleb, you don't have a thing for her, do you? Don't talk nonsense, I denied. I just think she's acting weird. She gives me a bad vibe. Better to keep my distance. After the assembly, I dragged Marcus to the cafeteria to grab a second breakfast, wasting as much time as possible before sliding into the classroom right as the bell rang. I had never prayed for a teacher to run overtime as hard as I did that day. Unfortunately, luck wasn't on my side. As soon as the lunch bell rang later, Bella poked me. Caleb, can you explain these questions to me? She pointed to a few problems on her math quiz. They were incredibly basic questions. I suppressed my annoyance and explained them quickly. Her mind clearly wasn't on the math anyway. So handsome, by the way, with grades this good. Why does Caleb want to go to military academy? It's such a waste to use Ivy League scores for West Point. Once I bag Caleb, I'll make him go to the same university as me. After all, being a military wife is super hard. With Caleb's excellence, he'd be the center of attention, even without the uniform. I was speechless listening to her. This person was way too narcissistic. West Point had always been my dream. Why on earth would I give up my dream for you? And you want us to go to the same university with the grades? You're really dreaming, Bella. Do you need me to refill your water bottle? Tyler Vance walked by holding his own hydro flask, smiling at her. The affection in his eyes was undisguised. The scumbag is making his move. A weasel paying respects to a hen. No good intentions. Aside from his face, he's useless. I must have been blind in my past life to choose Tyler Vance. Deadbeat mama's boy. Get the hell away from me. No need. Don't worry about it, Bella refused. Does he think I don't know he cheated? Total trash. Always pretending to be so nice. I gave Tyler a meaningful look. Cheating? Didn't know you had it in you, Tyler. Bella's uncharacteristic coldness surprised the people around us. Tyler left, looking awkward and embarrassed. I looked at him, then at Bella. It was a pity. These two really deserved to be locked down together. Hey, don't you like Tyler? Jenny whispered into Bella's ear. Don't spread rumors. Who likes him? Bella shot back, glancing at me. Damn you, Jenny. Are you trying to expose me on purpose? Detestable. You really can't know a person's heart. Huh? Caleb won't misunderstand. Will he? What do I do? What do I do? He doesn't just buy breakfast for me. You're overthinking it, Bella explained. Yeah, but everyone else paid him back, Jenny retorted. Bella snapped. I gave him money too. If he didn't take it, that's his problem. What did he do with me? Damn Jenny, always exposing my shortcomings. Why doesn't she just die? At lunch dismissal, I sprinted out of the classroom, running to the cafeteria with Marcus. That Bella really changed her personality. She actually rejected Tyler, Marcus said, sitting opposite me with a tray. Who knows what her deal is? I replied. Marcus grinned mysteriously. You think maybe Bella had a change of heart and fell for you? My hand paused over my food. Was this kid's intuition supernatural, too? What makes you say that? I asked. Marcus laughed. You didn't notice when you were explaining the math to her? She was staring at you like a love-struck puppy. Didn't even blink. Anyone with eyes could see it. Bella is the certified school queen. You're a lucky guy, Caleb. Aside from her face, she's useless, I replied. I don't need her creating drama in my life. That afternoon, every break, Bella found some excuse to talk to me. It was excruciating. Caleb, I missed a lot of classes when I was in the hospital. Can I borrow your notes? Bella tugged at my sleeve, deliberately pitching her voice higher, making it sound cutesy. I took a deep breath. I don't take notes. Ask someone else. Oh, that's too bad, she said, her tone dripping with regret. A genius, as expected. He doesn't even take notes. The gap between people is bigger than the gap between humans and dogs. But the cold way he rejected me was so cool, especially when he purses his lips. Caleb, how do you do this problem? Bella didn't give up. I glanced at the question she was pointing to. It was elementary stuff. Was she not even acting anymore? If you can't do that one, I suggest you hold yourself back a year and start high school over, I said. People around us looked at Bella. I don't know who laughed first, but a chuckle rippled through the room. Oops, my mistake. It was this one. Bella's reaction was fast. She pointed to a different problem. I pointed at Jenny's paper nearby. Ask your neighbor. I'm busy. Then I stood up and walked out of the classroom. Ah, damn. Why is it always her? Damn it. After evening study hall, Bella called out to me, Caleb. I remember we live in the same subdivision. Want to go back together? She looked at me expectantly. I never noticed before, but God is really helping me out. Before I could speak, Bella put on a pitiful act. I just got out of the hospital. I haven't really. I live on campus during the week now. I lied smoothly. I'll ping Mr. Sterling in the neighborhood group chat to come get you. My dad, if he comes, how am I supposed to build feelings with you? Smarmy already told him not to come this morning. I am a genius. But my dad is really busy lately. Bella started. She hadn't even finished her sentence before I sent the message. Caleb Stone at Sterling Silver, Mr. Sterling. Bella is waiting for you to pick her up. You wait, God, what kind of straight male logic is this? Bella typed furiously on her phone, mentally complaining nonstop. I've never seen a guy this clueless. No wonder he didn't get married until his 30s in the last timeline. Bella at Sterling Silver. Dad, I'll go back myself. I'm with Jenny and Tyler and them. Just as she sent the message, Tyler walked up full of concern. Bella, don't worry. I'll definitely get you to your door safely. I knew you were coming back to school today, so I brought my car. I didn't want you to have to walk on that foot. If I had a choice, who would want to be with you, scumbag? Bella said internally. I calculated everything, but forgot Caleb stays in the dorms. Fine, I'll settle for letting this trash take me home. And Caleb, seriously, it's close enough to drive. Even if he stays in the dorms, he could have walked me home and come back. Total steal, straight man. Whatever. I have plenty of time to train him later. I watched coldly as Tyler eagerly helped Bella out of the room. I couldn't help but sneer internally. What a self-absorbed woman. Does she think the world revolves around her? Marcus slid up next to me, grinning. So, the school queen really has her sights on you. I huffed. Do I need her to like me? Who does she think she is? Is she royalty? You really don't know a good thing when you see it, Marcus teased, then asked, did you go to Mr. Harrison to switch seats? I nodded. Sitting in front of Bella meant she stared at the back of my head all class, and I couldn't handle the intensity. Plus, the constant mental narration was driving me insane. So, you told Mr. Harrison I was having trouble seeing the board, so you could swap with me? I nodded. Isn't that what brothers are for? Taking one for the team. Marcus gritted his teeth playfully. Harrison found me later. If I wasn't quick on my feet, you would have been busted. So, how are you going to pay me back? I handed my meal card to Marcus. Late night snacks on me. That works. Marcus took the card, laughing. Caleb is always generous. Caleb, why are you sitting here? During homeroom the next morning, my desk mate Riley O'Neill looked at me in surprise. Marcus felt his eyesight was getting blurry lately, so he swapped. Marcus needs glasses. Doesn't look like it. Yesterday, he was copying notes from the board just fine, Riley said. Suspicious. I was about to speak when Mr. Harrison walked in and rapped his knuckles on the blackboard. Listen up. If anyone can't see the board, come find me to adjust your seat. Don't come to me after the next exam crying about your grades dropping because of eyesight issues. I don't want to hear those lame excuses. After homeroom, Bella hobbled into the classroom. I hate class. I hate waking up early. I should have listened to Mom and stayed home to study. Why am I doing this? Sigh. It's all for my future hubby, Caleb. Bella, you have to persist. Persistence is victory. Caleb. Oh, Caleb, you need to hurry up and fall for me. Don't make me wait too long. Listening to her thoughts, I felt a heavy dose of sarcasm building in my chest. President Marcus, why are you in Caleb's seat? Bella finally made it to her desk and looked at Marcus, confused. Marcus raised an eyebrow and grinned. Oh, I couldn't see the board clearly, so I swapped with Caleb. Huh? Caleb actually moved? How could he move? What about me? Bella roared in her mind. Without even looking up, I could feel her glare burning into me. I curled my lip, thinking, who do you think you are? I can't even change my seat. Hey, Bella, don't worry. If you don't understand something, you can ask me. As class president, helping classmates is part of the job. Marcus grinned. Bella forced a smile. Is that so? Well, thanks a lot, Mr. President. She emphasized the thanks a lot heavily. Thanks, my ass. Brighter than a floodlight, you idiot. And Caleb, seriously, changing seats. With so many seats in the class, could you really not let Marcus suffer a bit? Caleb, you sucker. That was a prime spot. You can't eat brotherhood for dinner. I have to fix this habit of his later. As Bella continued to rant internally, Riley leaned over and whispered, Are you dodging, Bella? Even though it was a question, I heard the certainty in her voice. I nodded slightly. Are all girls this sensitive? Riley smirked. Wasn't Bella's performance yesterday obvious enough? Even you noticed, so how could we miss it? I stayed silent. If I couldn't hear her thoughts, I honestly might not have picked up on it so quickly. Our dorm was talking about it last night. But Marcus is a solid guy for covering you, Riley added. Solid? He scammed me out a midnight snack run last night, I replied. Riley laughed. Small price to pay. Damn it. That Riley. How could she laugh so happily with my Caleb? Look at her, up to no good, actually daring to seduce my hubby. Shameless, I frowned. This Bella was unreasonable. Did she have a mental illness? Riley and I grew up in the same military compound. Every summer and winter break, we'd go to the base together. However, for high school, I moved in with my grandparents for convenience. Riley was straightforward, tough, and cool. I actually admired her a lot, but there was nothing romantic between us. My future partner definitely won't be in the military. I don't want my kids to be like me, only seeing their father during holidays on base. I understand my parents, but I won't become them. The path I walked, I won't let my future children walk. I remembered Riley saying that once with absolute conviction. Hey, what kind of guy are you looking for anyway? I asked Riley, curious. Riley shrugged casually. God knows. Anyway, not someone like you. She looked at me, raising an eyebrow. Why is Mr. Caleb Stone thinking of bailing on the military? Impossible, I denied. Riley spread her hands and glared playfully. Then that settles it. Why ask so many questions? Damn it. Why is Caleb so gentle with her? Riley, you already have Marcus, and you're still seducing my husband. I was surprised. It's Marcus. Actually, those two would make a good match. Changing seats with Marcus stopped the feeling of being stared at like prey. But Bella's internal monologue didn't decrease. It chattered all day. She didn't seem satisfied with anything. Complaining about classmates, complaining about teachers, complaining about the present, complaining about her past life. One minute she wanted to marry rich, the next she was scheming how to make money. Then she'd start fantasizing about our future life. Some of her thoughts were too vulgar to even process. I didn't get any peace during breaks either. She specifically found math Olympiad questions to ask. First, she'd ask Marcus. When Marcus couldn't solve them, she'd naturally bring them over to me. The school queen is brilliant. Just because he moved seats, he thinks he can stop me. Bella's triumphant voice rang out. The SATs and regular exams won't cover anything this obscure. It's pointless. I spoke coldly, handing the paper back to Bella. Bella didn't buy it, but there's a chance it could be the extra credit question. Just explain it to me. With your current math grades, you'd be better off focusing on the basics, I said impatiently. Sigh. Is hubby concerned about my grades? Teaching me how to get a high score? Oh, hubby worries too much. Of course, I know that. I just want to get close to you. Besides, I remember the essay prompts for the college entrance exams. This time, I'll definitely be outstanding. I was speechless. What a weirdo. She genuinely didn't hear me calling her stupid. Just explain it quickly, Bella urged. I dropped my pen. I don't know how to do it. Ask Mr. Harrison. Bella retorted, I saw you doing Olympiad problems yesterday. I specifically picked the most basic Olympiad question. How could Caleb not know it? Is he afraid I'll waste energy on these hard questions, so he won't explain it? Ah, Caleb is actually putting so much thought into this for me. So sweet. Bella glanced triumphantly at Riley. Me? I've seen dumb people, but never anyone this dumb. The last period on Thursday morning was surprisingly. The coach wasn't sick, a common excuse for teachers to steal gym periods for study. After assembling on the track and running a few laps, we were dismissed. I went back to the classroom to work on the bonus questions for the math packet. Homework due today, which meant we'd be reviewing it during evening study hall. Hey, doesn't Caleb want to go to West Point? With his current scores, he's a shoo-in. Why is he working so hard? If he keeps grinding like this, what if he ruins his health? Should I find a way to make him relax? What can I do, right? I can have Caleb walk me to the nurse's office to change my bandages. Oh my God, Bella, you are so smart. Internally, I groaned. Please don't, Caleb. Bella hobbled over to my desk. Caleb, walk me to the nurse's office. Ah, hurry up and agree. The school queen is giving you a chance. So thoughtful. Hurry up and say yes. I looked at Bella without speaking. Where did this confidence come from? Caleb is stunned. My choice was right. He must be so moved right now. See, just give him a little sugar and he dazes out with joy. Caleb definitely loves me to death. In this life, I am definitely marrying Caleb. He can only be mine. I glanced at Bella, sneering internally. You want to marry me? But why would I marry you? Because you're an idiot. No time. I rejected coldly. I watched Bella's face contort in disbelief. What happened? Is Caleb playing hard to get? It must be that I haven't stimulated him enough. Otherwise, how could solving math problems be more important than walking me to the nurse? I have to make Caleb realize I am the most important thing in his life. Oh, that's really a shame. In that case, Tyler, you take me. Bella deliberately softened her voice and looked at Tyler. Tyler didn't hesitate. He agreed happily, stepping forward in huge strides to support Bella. I'll take you, Bella. Bella, some people might have good grades, but their character is debatable. In the future, for stuff like this, just ask me directly. This waste of space. I could still make use of him. He could be the catalyst for mine and Caleb's love. But actually daring to say, my Caleb has bad character? What does the scumbag have? Thanks. Bella looked at Tyler, smiling sweetly. As long as it helps you, Bella. Don't mention it, Tyler said, shooting a smug look at me. My look toward Tyler was one of pity. Did he have any idea what his image was in Bella's mind? A pitiable person really does have hateful qualities. The phrase fit the two of them perfectly. Caleb, come out here. I usually stayed in the classroom for a while after evening study hall ended. I didn't expect Tyler to come back. I looked at Tyler, standing in the doorway, frowning. I packed my bag and walked with him to a corner of the athletic field. What do you want? I asked. Tyler puffed out his chest proudly. Caleb, from today on, stay away from Bella. Bella agreed to be my girlfriend. His eyes were full of triumph. So this was Bella's plan. I laughed. Is that so? Well, congratulations. You better keep a close eye on her. Don't let her come bother me. Who is she? Is she worth wasting my time? I saw the shock on Tyler's face turn to rage. You just rely on your good grades to string Bella along, don't you? Look at you. Your character is rotten to the core. Don't worry. For now, I will tutor Bella. I absolutely won't let her come find you, Tyler said through gritted teeth. That's for the best. You better keep your word, I said with a smile, then turned to leave. You, Tyler cursed behind me. I walked to the tree where Marcus was waiting. Let's go. Late night food run. Marcus looked behind me and laughed. That kid is terrified, honestly. But Bella is obviously playing him. Can't he see that? Just a simp, I said. The next day, the news that Bella accepted Tyler's confession and became his girlfriend was common knowledge in the class. When Riley asked me if it was true or false, I realized Tyler wanted to solidify the relationship publicly because he was afraid Bella would back out. He had some small smarts, but not much. What's going on? Why does everyone seem to know I agreed to date Tyler? But this is good. It'll provoke Caleb. What are these people gossiping about? They dare to insult me. Look at yourselves. What kind of losers are you? Once I marry Caleb, I'll make all you idiots envy me for the rest of your lives. Caleb is so cold today. Is he angry? He must be angry. Anger is good. That proves he likes me. When the time is right, I'll find a chance to explain everything to Caleb. I just love him too much. I'll definitely be moved. Bella wanted to explain, but I didn't want to listen. So, for the next few days, I avoided her completely. Tyler made the whole thing too public, and eventually it reached Mr. Harrison's ears. Bella and Tyler's parents were called in. They were sent home to study independently for causing a distraction. Tyler, you idiot you. Why don't you just die? Huh? I can't see Caleb anymore. I haven't even had time to confess to him. What if someone swoops in? Ugh, so sad. We haven't even agreed on going to the same college yet. Looks like I'll have to find another time later. Good thing I know his address. Ugh, why hasn't Caleb accepted my DM request yet? I've been waiting forever. Narcissistic and shameless. It made me want to vomit. Watching Bella limp out of the classroom on her crutches, I couldn't help but smile with genuine relief. Finally, peace and quiet. Senior year slipped away faster than expected. In the blink of an eye, the college entrance exams were over. The day after the exams, I moved back to the military base to avoid Bella showing up at my grandparents' house. The next time I saw Bella, it was at a class reunion. Bella, dressed more maturely now, was the center of attention, surrounded by a crowd. Hey, see my charm? That's what you get for not accepting my DMs, for moving away. As soon as I stepped into the hotel banquet hall, that familiar inner voice rang in my head again. I looked at Bella. Heavy makeup, low-cut dress, short skirt, trashy. Which strip club did she come from? The atmosphere instantly went quiet. Even the air felt awkward. Oh, is he angry? Looks like he's jealous. Bella's inner voice sounded excited. As expected, all men are the same. Playing hard to get. Hey, Caleb, over here. Marcus waved, breaking the frozen atmosphere. The noise and chatter picked back up. However, during lunch, Bella started acting up again. No, I can't drink anymore. If I drink more, I'll be drunk. Bella refused a glass of wine offered to her, glancing at me pointedly. Caleb, say something. Take the drink. As a man, don't you know how to block a drink for me? Hey, Bella, don't play favorites. Or do you look down on me? The guy offering the drink was already tipsy, his eyes red and intimidating. What a blockhead. Looks like I have to make the first move. I really can't drink anymore. How about Caleb helps me out? Bella looked at me. I curled my lip into a sneer. Sorry. Thanks for the invite, but I'm allergic to alcohol. Ah, Caleb is allergic to alcohol. That's a shame. Since Bella can't drink, I'll drink this one for her. Tyler looked at Bella, smiling ingratiatingly. Why is it him again? Didn't he say he wasn't coming? He dared to lie to me. I can't shake off this clingy dog. I watched Tyler drinking cup after cup, thinking he was a hero saving the beauty. I really didn't understand it. Love really is a terrifying thing. It blinds people and makes them unreasonable. After that, I never saw Bella again. I only heard news about her occasionally, like how she bombed the exams and had to go to community college, or how she was diagnosed with mental health issues, or that she got better, got married, and had kids. Or, Bella is terrifying as long as it's a guy in uniform. She calls him hubby. Marcus complained one day. Her catchphrase is, I want to marry a soldier. Marcus looked at me with a weird expression. I also heard a rumor. They say Bella's catchphrase used to be, I want to marry Caleb. Then someone asked who Caleb was. Bella pointed at you carrying the flag during a parade on TV, but people didn't know you. They just said, that's a soldier. So her catchphrase became, I want to marry a soldier. You really have some serious charm, man. Bella ended up like that, and she's still thinking about you. I was speechless regarding Bella. I could only say, you want to marry me, but why on earth would I want to marry you? Story complete.